But with that out of the way, I think it's time for Austin to talk about the show he watched that I didn't get to watch, which was NXT Worlds Collide.
Well, again, I'm not gonna go long on this, mainly because we're already gonna be this episode's already gonna be long. Seems like, but first match was Carmelo Hayes versus Ricochet. It was decent. A lot of fucking shit where it kind of reminded me of a little bit of fucking Will Ospreay and Ricochet, which kind of pissed me off. But
oh yeah,
they stopped doing that after like 5 minutes of doing it, so I could live with it. I really could, but
he said I could live with it.
No, but it was pissing me off the first 5 minutes because I'm sitting here looking at my phone and then I look up and they're doing all these fucking counters and I'm like, stop. And I'm sitting there, I'm fucking agaze because I'm like, please don't, please. I don't trips. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I've liked your booking so far. Don't start doing indie booking. Don't, because if you start that shit.
Austin, Triple H isn't booking NXT. Remember, it's Shawn Michaels now.
Well, Shawn, with your fucking lazy eye, don't you start that indie booking, because I will fucking smack your lazy eye back to where it's not lazy no more.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, okay. Fucking Google eye. Nonetheless, the match was okay. I enjoyed some of it. It was very hard hitting at points. Like Carmelo Hayes fucking legitimately kicked the fuck out of Ricochet. Like he did a pump kick and he kicked the fuck out of him. But it was a decent match. It ended with Ricochet going for a 630 and then Trick Williams tried to interfere. So Ricochet kicked Trick Williams and then went to the other side of the ring to do a 630. Don't know why. Didn't realize he was too far, so he went for a shooting star, landed on his feet, and then got caught into a small package, and Carmelo Hayes retained. So it was pretty decent. It just wasn't the greatest, though. This show wasn't the greatest. It was okay at best. Like, I would have much rather probably watched Clash at the Castle, but fucking Worlds Collide wasn't that great. The next match was, I believe, I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, it was the tag team match. Now this is a 4-way elimination tag to unify the tag team titles. It was the Creed brothers versus Pretty Deadly versus fucking Brooks Jensen and his fucking partner. He's only relevant for being fucking goddamn Bull Buchanan's son. Sorry, I was blanking. And Gallus with Joe Coffey. So that's fun. If we don't remember what Joe Coffey did, we'll just brush that off to the side. But it was an elimination tag. I will say this match has made me a fan of the Creed brothers. They were really fucking good. Pretty Deadly sucks ass. I hate them so much.
Question about the Creed brothers. Is the fucking diamond mine still a thing?
Oh yeah, that was a part of this because Roderick Strong got attacked, and we found out which member of the diamond mine did it. I don't remember his name, but he's the only one that's not white. So it's kind of it makes me sound weird saying that, but like legitimately, I don't fucking know. Like, I don't know any of the fucking... All I know is the Creed brothers and Roderick Strong. I don't know any. Or I guess Ivy Nile is technically a fucking member of Diamond Mine, but I don't fucking know the rest of the Diamond Mine's fucking names.
Austin said, Team Kofi Kingston looking for a fight. 4 of us is black and 1 of us is white. What's up?
Oh, for fuck's sake, nah.
I remember when Christian said that.
Oh, Jesus Christ. But no, basically they eliminated Brooks Jensen and his partner first. I think it was Gallus who eliminated them. And then Gallus got eliminated by the Creed brothers. And then Pretty Deadly beat the fucking Creed brothers because one of the Diamond Mine fucking attacked. I think it was Julius Creed. I think. But yeah, so he got hit with a chair by one of the other Diamond Mine members, and then fucking Pretty Deadly pinned him, and they're the tag champs. And I got pissed because I don't like Pretty Deadly. I fucking hate Pretty Deadly so much. Like they're so bad. And you know, want to know what makes it worse? Pretty Deadly is bad on their own, but they've been paired with Lash Legend.
Why? That's such a weird pairing.
I don't know, but it makes it so much worse because you've heard a Lash Legend promo, so you understand.
Yeah. What? By the way, speaking of that, what the fuck ever happened to the lashing out with Lash Legend segments?
I don't know, but don't
That
ask.
were so fucking cringe.
Don't ask because they might bring them back. Don't ask. But that was that match. I wish the Creed brothers would have won. That would have actually made it more enjoyable. But you know, they had to give the titles to Pretty Deadly. Why? Fuck me. God damn it. But
Pretty sure Pretty Deadly is they were from NXT UK, I think.
Yeah, they should have stayed there.
Well, NXT UK is not a thing anymore.
Exactly. They should have stayed there, so that way they could.
Show.
Okay, so you're telling me I'm genuinely curious. You're telling me most of like everybody like got fired that was in NXT UK, like including Trent Seven of all people, but they decide to keep Pretty Deadly. Fuck you. No. Fuck you. Like, why do they keep Pretty Deadly?
Well, that's probably because when that happened, they were already on NXT. So
I know, but you know, why keep the bad fucking talent, man? I don't like Pretty Deadly. They're so bad. Like they're actually painful to watch, and pairing them with Last Legend made them worse. So I don't like Pretty Deadly. Now, next was fucking Miko Satomura versus Mandy Rose versus Blair Davenport for the Unified NXT Women's Championship. And the match was like, I was hoping that they wouldn't keep it on Mandy Rose, but they end up keeping it on Mandy Rose. And I'm just like, why? Like,
I'm wondering what they're gonna do with Miko Satomura now, because I think I saw like they said like Cora Jade called out Miko Satomura or something. I saw something on Twitter that said that. So, but she's like one of the top female wrestlers in the world, so I'm wondering like what they're gonna do with her now that they took the title off her.
I don't know. What I do know is this match was pretty boring, honestly. Like, I didn't really pay too much attention to it. Legitimately, I looked at my phone for 1 second, like maybe like 2-3 minutes, looked up, and like Mandy Rose was the one, like, and I was just like, oh, okay, well, I'm disappointed now. And for some reason, they had fucking Dewdrop and Nikki Ass versus Casey Catanzaro. I'm calling her Casey Catanzaro. I know it's Katana Chance. I don't give a fuck. And Caden
No,
Carter.
Austin, you're wrong. It's Plank.
Yes, Plank. But
Oh,
nonetheless,
Plank and Johnny were on this show. Now that I think about it.
yeah, I know.
Even though they're not dating anymore.
It's alright, they can still be friends. Ah, man. But nonetheless, fucking. They had this match as the co main event for some fucking reason. And it confused the fuck out of me. And they started the match off with Casey Catanzaro and fucking Dewdrop. And fucking. Like, don't stop. I already heard it. I already heard it today. Shut the fuck up. Dickhead.
I live it. I love it. I
You
do
fucking
it.
trolley wally. You, I swear to God.
You say you're a failed abortion.
But fucking.
Oh, God.
No, so. This was a scary fucking match. Mainly because it looked like Dewdrop was going to kill Caden Carter and Plank. And fucking. Also, my eyes need to be bleached because fucking. I guess Caden Carter has this fucking dancing gimmick and she was dancing on the apron. And when Dewdrop got some offense in, she started like shaking like she was having a seizure and she called that dancing. And like she was jiggling and everything was jiggling and I need my eyes washed out.
As soon as you say that, I see the clip of it on Twitter.
Yeah.
Ew.
Now your eyes need to be
People are
bleached.
simping over it.
Now your eyes need to be bleached, don't they? I saw that live.
Oh my god.
But no, fucking Casey Catanzaro and Caden Carter beat.
Someone said big girls know how to shake that ass. Drop it on me, mommy.
Oh, dude, I felt so ignorant watching this match because there was at one point where Dewdrop had Caden Carter and was standing over she was holding Caden Carter and she was standing over Casey Catanzaro, and tell me why I thought she was gonna do a bonsai drop. Like, I immediately thought she was gonna do a bonsai drop, but then she just dropped Caden Carter on the Casey Catanzaro. Like, I felt so fucking ignorant. Oh. But, this match was boring. It wasn't great. I mean, it doesn't help that they had Dewdrop and Nikki Ass on this pay-per-view. I don't even know why. They could have had a different tag team on this pay-per-view and it would have
I don't know. I'm curious, like, they've been having a lot of people from the main roster go down to NXT lately. Like, they had Ricochet, Dewdrop, Nikki Ass, they had Apollo Crews, they had Dolph Ziggler, Bobby Roode. Like, I don't understand, like, I don't know why they're doing that necessarily.
I don't know. All I know is I didn't enjoy it. It wasn't good. For some reason, fucking Casey Catanzaro and Caden Carter had bazookas in their entrance.
Oh, good.
And I didn't enjoy it. So the main event, it was main event time, and it was Tyler Bate and fucking Braun Breaker. I'm not gonna say anything about this match because you should just watch it for yourself. It was that good. I will say the only thing I will say is Braun Breaker hits a fucking nasty ass spear to
Jesus.
Tyler Bate. But before you watch this match, I'm gonna spoil it in 3, 2, 1. Braun Breaker wins and unifies the titles. And it ends off on Braun Breaker with the titles. But that was Worlds Collide. It was meh. The only two matches worth seeing are Braun Breaker and Tyler Bate, and like half of Ricochet and Carmelo Hayes. But that was pretty much it.
So I wonder what they're gonna do with Braun Breaker now that he has fucking unified titles. Like, do they have anyone else to face Braun Breaker?
I mean, his last opponent was fucking Jordan Devlin, so I don't really know how much they have.
Fuck, maybe they'll send someone down from Raw or SmackDown. Imagine they send Cross down.
Don't say that.
Imagine they send Cross down. He fucking wins the titles and then comes back up to SmackDown and he's like, "Hey Roman, look, I got 2 titles now." And then they unify all the fucking world titles in WWE, put them all on Roman.
Just don't say that, man.
I wonder though. So I'm curious, like now that Braun Breaker is a dual champ, and I mean it's pretty obvious no one's beaten Roman at this point. Like, do you think that? Well, A, do you think they're gonna have Roman wrestle at Survivor Series, and B, do you think they would do Roman versus Braun Breaker, since he's the only other world champion?
They could. I wouldn't mind it. But yeah, I mean they definitely could.
I don't know, cause
Which that would mean though. I feel like though that they would try to make it to where it's like a NXT versus Raw and SmackDown thing again, if that's the case.
mm-hmm.
Because if that's the case, then they would have to have fucking Pretty Deadly versus the Usos.
Oh god,
They would have to have fucking Carmelo Hayes added into that Gunther and Bobby Lashley match.
I don't think that would be bad.
No, it wouldn't be bad, but like I'm more scared of the fact of Pretty Deadly versus the Usos.
Oh god, that means it'd be fucking Liv Morgan versus Bianca Belair versus Mandy Rose.
I don't want to see Mandy Rose as champion.
I wonder if they're gonna do how they did with Roman, where he has both titles still, or if they're gonna like combine the 2 championships into one and just have Braun carry 1 title.
I don't know.
Same with Mandy Rose.
I don't know. Mandy Rose
I guess
is not
and Pretty Deadly as well.
For
at least for Pretty Deadly, they should. I don't know though, because the Usos have both sets of tag titles. I don't know.
I just don't want to fucking see goddamn fucking Mandy Rose or Pretty Deadly as champion. Like that pisses me off. Also, I think I've noticed. Has Blair Davenport gotten plastic surgery? Because her face has changed.
I don't know, but I know she was in some shit recently where people were trying to cancel her.
Oh great. Well, fuck.